Hello, I'm FM and welcome to episode 10, season 10 of Rebuilding Dundee United. As always, thanks for joining me, I really do appreciate it. Make sure you smash that like button, the thumbs up thing, give it a tickle. If you really want to help me out, you can always become a patron for as little as 80 pence a month or $1. And you can really help the channel out and me, and that is massively appreciated. Now, you can also help me out by doing me a favour. I'm hoping that all you people that watch this are going to go over and watch another video straight after it and help support me and a great guy called The Custard Prophet. He does a great series called the Creator Showcase where he has 2 different creators on, and there could be YouTubers, streamers or whatever, and he asks us a couple of questions. They're only about 10 minutes long, and I've thought it's been pretty cool, and I've wanted to do it for absolutely ages. So he's just done episode 24 and I'm on it at the beginning, so I'm hoping you're going to help me out. I want to give him some great views. I want you to smash the like button, maybe even subscribe and watch some of his content. So if you check the description, the very first thing you're going to see is a link to that video. Click on it. Watch it. It's me in the Millennium Falcon with Han Solo and some hot chicks and Eric Cantona and my best friend. So yeah, go check it out, please. Right, this season, it's different. Things are different here now at United. We've got to think about things differently. The whole season was going to be different. It's going to be crazy and sad, emotional. So let's get into it. We're going to start here with the bookies odds because look who's at the top. Look who's got the most players in the Dream Team 11. This is before we've done anything. If I can do anything. I was really excited for the season. We're the favourites. I just wish you had Gary McInnes, the wonder kid goalkeeper from Rangers. That'd be tasty. But he was going to be tough in the transfer market for us. Now, Rangers had a new manager. Their manager has been doing really well. The guy, the Irish fella, he's gone. And Vincent Kompany has took his place. Fancy. Don't forget, CELTIC sat the manager because they lost the title back to us. So this... I can't believe they got rid of him. Great manager. But they've replaced him with Frankie Lampard. Frankie Lampard. Here we are. United. Dundee United. And look at that lovely kit. Look at that. I mean, they were a good team. And then they went, oh! And look. We've done well, haven't we? We were second. Won it. Second, won it. Can I go back to back? That was the main aim this year. Now, it says we're rich. Great. We're in the Champions League. Great. We've got a great team. You know it's a good team. It's got a few holes in it. Got a brand new stadium as well, don't forget. Now, the amount of people that keep asking me, what's the stadium going to be called? Makes me wonder how many people actually watch my videos. Because in episode 8, I told you and I did a whole thing and showed you a picture of the legend that is Sir Jim. So yeah, you give it away that you don't watch my videos, you people asked. Anyway, yeah, so the stadium been built, 37,000. I don't think it's going to end there. Keep your eyes out on the old stadium. Now financially, yeah, we're supposed to be this big team now, but we've got 34 million in the bank. But I've only got 10 to spend, and some summers it's great. I can find a lot of freebies that are quality. There's none. None that I could get on a work permit. There's no one available who could really make us any better that I could buy for 10 million, even if I stretched it out. Now I do make a sale because one of my strikers, I'll talk about in a minute, but one of my strikers scored 1 goal in 15 games or something like that last year. I get a big offer for him, sell him, happy days, and then I've realised that he gets 50% of the transfer deal. So I've signed 1 player to replace him, but he's nothing major. He's going to be like a 3rd choice striker. So we're pretty much going to be going into the season with the exact same squad we had last year. I'm just hoping it's that year older, more experience, a bit more quality. The age and the experience is our summer transfers. Now the club also decided to improve the training in the youth. That is the final one, but that's a load more money they've spent, and the infrastructure is great, which is great. So when that's complete, we'll have state-of-the-art training. We've got state-of-the-art data now. We'll have state-of-the-art youth. We've got top corp facilities because we've got a brand new Jim McLean Park Stadium, which is the dog's nuts. But I feel like we're in a bit of an Arsenal situation this year, where all the money's being paid back on that massive loan they took out for the stadium, and I don't know what I'm paying for the facilities. I just feel like we're at a bit of an Arsenal crossroads where money's tight this year, and I just couldn't do anything really. And did I need to though? My squad's good. Like some of you mentioned, maybe if I got a top quality goalkeeper, would be a bit better, but they're okay. And sometimes you just gotta deal with what you've got. This is my staff transfers, and if I can't sort my players out, then at least I can sort my staff out. Now, we did have the best staff in every department, but a lot of these guys are good, and they came in when we weren't the club we are right now. And a lot of them are great, but I just thought, you know what? All these contracts were running out. They're on month-to-month deals. The assistant manager, everything. I just thought, let's have a clean out. So I let them all leave. We had one guy's retired. A couple of guys are sacked because they weren't good enough. And I've completely, and I mean completely, rebuilt my staff. And I think we've now got the best staff again, but it's next level. This is like I've put together like a Premier League staff. I mean, look at this. Look at my physios. Look at the physio ratings. My sports scientists are top level as well. Now, when it came to my scouting team, I've got a new director of football. My technical director is freaking sweet. Top scouts, but I could have loads more scouts. I got a lot of great scouts, and then I couldn't be asked for the rest. Now, my technical director started to bring in his own, and they're maybe not as good. Like Jordan Ballantyne, I've not signed in, the technical guy has. But I'm okay with that because I've got a good hardcore group of excellent scouts. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. But this is where I'm really happy. My coaching team, this is the most important bit. And not only have we rebuilt it completely, I've only kept 2 of them. We've expanded it from 15 to 19 and filled every slot. So, I mean, look at this. Brand new assistant who's pretty good. His mentals are good. Great head of youth as well. 3 awesome goalkeeping coaches, 3 great fitness coaches, and then I look at the spread. I've got guys in every department doing everything. If we go to the coaching assignments, I mean, I can go through all that like if you want, but it's that the important bit. Look at that. Look at the star ratings there. We're like a Premier League team, and I think we are. In fact, not only are we Scotland's #1 team, but we're now ranked the 19th best team in Europe. So we've climbed and climbed and climbed and climbed, and yeah, it's unfortunate that I can't make big money moves, and maybe, you know, you've always got to keep trying to buy to move forward, but I believe in my boys. I think I've got, especially my first team 11, could beat anybody. So it was Mario Yanni that left. He had a great first season. Last year he was appalling. One goal in 14, I think it was. So when West Ham came in for 20 million, I was buzzing. I could take him. I thought I'll get that 20 million, add it to me 10. And see what I can do, and maybe try and get a goalkeeper. I couldn't get anything, nothing good. Anyone who I could get who was quality, especially a regen one, who were like early 20s, who was shit hot. Work permit jobs, none of them had played for the country, nothing. Just nothing was happening. So I found myself a wonder kid striker from Hearts. Now he's cost me 7.5 million, and then there's going to be another 7.5 million in add-ons, depending on his performance. Hearts could not turn that down. I mean, that's the kind of situation it is. He got a wonder kid. Scottish wonder kid. He's played for Scotland twice, hasn't scored. Obviously, when it comes to squad depth, yeah, it's probably my goalkeepers is probably one of the worst areas. So Chalmers is going to be my #1. Reflex is 14, handling 14. It could be better. He's one of Scotland's backup keepers. It could be better. My left back, he's got a lot of promise. I like him. The young 23-year-old. I think he's a good player. Like I said, I can't get any better. My right back had loads of interest this year. He's a bit miffed. He's 22 in English. Could probably go and play in the Premier League. Fantastic star. Fantastic player. I want this guy. He played mainly for me last year as a defensive midfielder. I want him to be a centre-half this year because I think that's where his strengths are. The 23-year-old Russian we picked up on a free last year. He's going to be partnered by Mr. Darren Wright, who, 25 Englishman, is quality. So I've got great centre-halves. I've got a great defence, really, I think. Going forward, Herbie Kane, I want him to play more this year. He's going to be my #1 defensive midfielder, 29, full of experience, great all-round player. In the middle, of course, we're going to have Tommy Doyle. Of course, Tommy, best player ever. And Mr. Matheson, who is also awesome and also got loads of interest this year, but tough tits. McAllister, who's just had a breakout year last year. You might look at him and think, what? Scores goals for fun. He's great. Again, can't really get anything better. Sterling, same thing. I mean, I've got weak areas, but as a team, it's a team thing. Football's a team game, and I believe this game, with its dynamics and all that, works. And these lads know each other, they know each other play, and they can do things. Up front, we're pretty strong. You've seen Murphy. We've still got Jackie Joyce. Decent, isn't it? I'm probably going to play Freddie, because I think he's a former wonder kid himself, the 21-year-old. And this is the season, or the pre-season at least, and you can see how my season's going to start after that. Again, England, we love England. And then we had a freaking... Check that out! Real Madrid came to town, it even got on TV, a friendly. Great freaking night. at the Jim McLean Park. I love it. So we'll start with the Betfred Cup, and obviously my B team were in action against St Mirren. Now obviously this is not always going to be an A team and a B team. Obviously people get injured, other people have to play. I've got a couple of players that, you know, aren't even in the B team that will fill out. So it's always going to be I'm going to try and stick to that plan as much as possible. And we just kind of scraped it through it, didn't we? And then we got beat off Hearts in the quarter-final. So yeah. Yeah, it is what it is, though. I mean, we've done well in these cups. I mean, I've been to loads of the finals of Betfred. I've only won one, Anna. I mean, the Scottish Cup, let's be honest, they call it the Dundee United Cup. But I just feel like this is what I have to do now. I think this was a good plan. Would it pay off, though? I don't know. And who won the Betfred? Well, if you're a Hearts fan, I'm sorry. You might have beat the mighty us, the mighty U's, the mighty United, the Arabs. And you went on to the final and got beat 1-0. Doesn't help when you get players sent off, but you see when they got sent off, the 91st minute and 94th minute, it's like they knew it was over and they all went to shit and just started snapping legs. And I'm not going to show you the goals. We're going to try and go through the group stage as quick as possible because it's a great group, some great games, right? And started off with a great performance against Hertha Berlin, who I think my mate Irish Dave loves. So sorry, Dave. A team that we've beaten many times and seen annihilated us. Was it last year in the semis? We come up against them all the time. Why can't I play Man United? Annoys me. They got Jude Bellingham 1-1. Then we came up against Lyon, who in real life have got a great chance of getting to the Champions League final. Although by the time you watch this, they may have been beaten. We'll have to wait and see. I think they're playing Bayern. And then we beat them 2-1. Look at that for a performance for my boys. James McAllister, best player in the world. Then we had a tough game at home against Hertha Berlin. It was a cracking game, to be fair. Both teams were really, really good. Could have gone either way, and they got the win. So fair enough, fair play. Gets better though. We beat Manchester City 3-2 at the Etihad. We love beating them, don't we? Our record against them head-to-head is pretty cool, I think. They look like this. Even though City took a couple of whoopings off us, they still managed to win the group. We came second, but I'm very, very proud of it. Still part of me thinks third would be good because I think we could win a Europa League. But, you know, 2 semi-finals. Could we do another? Could we go one better this year? Well, to go one better, we have to beat Barcelona, who have annihilated us in the past. Well, we didn't annihilate us. We put up a fight, didn't we? It was quite close. I think they only beat us by a goal, didn't they, on aggregate? So it's Barcelona. I've got to play them over 2 legs, and there's this famous record in real life, isn't there, with United and Barcelona. So you just think to yourself, God, I don't want to put any more shame on United. I'm ruining their legacy. Over to the league, our league, because we are champions, don't forget. And we were top at this point, although Celtic had a game in hand, and we were 1 point ahead. Tommy Dawes, my league goal scorer, which is a bit worrying, really. I'll be honest with you. My best goal scorers are a central midfielder and a left winger. I've got great strikers. They're just not. They know Shankers back in his day, eh? Good old Shankerland. But, you know, I'm really, really happy. My 2 central midfielders are 2 of the best players in the league. And we're playing good football, but Celtic are good. Rangers are good. Look at the D as well. They have become a team in the last few years, Dundee. So I'm really enjoying it. I really, really love this league. It can come alive if you give it time. And let's have a look at our results in the league. And yeah, we started off with a win, drawn, win, draw. So it was a bit shaky at the beginning. But then we did beat the D 3-0 away. Rangers beat us. But I think they look decent this year. They do. We've got some cracking run there, and then we get beat off Partick Thistle. First game of the year against Celtic. It was going to be a good run against them bad boys. We beat them 3-1. We won the next derby 2-0, which is awesome. Then we finally got our revenge on Rangers after being beat off Hibbies. So, you know, we're doing all right. And we're losing a little bit of money, but that's totally fine. And there's a reason probably for that. Obviously, we've been rebuilding the training facilities. But the board have done something else. They've decided to expand the stadium. So they spent more money on the stadium than they are on the playing staff. They must feel like we've got a good young team and this is the time to do it. And it probably is. We have got a good young team. We've got no one whose career's ending anytime soon, apart from maybe Herbie Kane in maybe a year or 2. The rest of the lads are quite young, early 20s, so it's probably the best time to do this. And they've expanded it to become a 41,000 capacity, which is, we are massive. We're a massive club now. Quick look at the squad, and you can probably tell really that obviously these are a lot of my first teamers, but the lads are, like McLean's done well. But that's what I've done. I mean, some of these guys obviously make appearances if someone gets injured or, you know, make a substitution still within a game. Guys are getting a lot of substitution appearances, obviously. But I've just really stuck with my A team in the league and in Europe and the B team elsewhere. Scottish Cup hasn't started yet. It's about to start. But yeah, some of the guys like Tommy Doyle, 14 goals. It's great. I mean, me leading... Got Freddie here, 11 in 23, which isn't bad. It's like a goal every other game-ish. I don't know. I mean, it all depends. If I carry on another season, it all depends, really. I don't know yet. I'm really itching to do something new, but I need money. I think I need money now. Over to the Scottish Cup, and again, I'm starting off with the B team, and we played East Kilbride, beating them 3-0, and putting a great performance, the lads. Especially because a lot of them aren't playing as much as they obviously would like to. Next, it was Queen's Park away. Again, the B team put on a fantastic performance, but they're not playing the best teams in the country, no offence. 3-0 again. The next game, though, I just couldn't B team it. But maybe I should have. Because we got knocked out of the Dundee United Cup. I picked the best team I could, fitness-wise. I just went for it. We lost a player to a red card. Didn't play very well. Celtic played better, and we're out of it in the quarters, which is weird because we've been to so many finals. And the final obviously hasn't been played yet, but it's Celtic again against Hibby. So Frank's going for his second trophy, and it's their third final. Is it their third final on the run, I think? Yeah, it's their third final on the run. They've been to 2. Obviously, they're back there again. We played Rangers in the other one. They haven't won it since we weren't. So the only time Celtic can win it is when we're not in it, let's be honest. Normal service resumed, Barcelona. Dundee United just beat Barcelona's for fun in knockout stages. And the best bit is we're struggling with a bit of fitness and quality. And I had to play a reserve striker of mine who's decent. Mr. Malone up front. I'm thinking we're done. And he's the one who scores the freaking goal. So yeah, this is Colin Malone. He actually played quite a bit for me, really. He looks quite good, doesn't he? I mean, he ain't got potential ability out the roof, but I like him. He ain't got no value. Can't sell him. He's just kind of player we maybe need to keep. I've got 3 good strikers. They're not doing the business. Maybe I should, if we do play another season, sell one, cash in, and promote our call. The second leg, what a game. We have some cracking games with Barcelona. High scoring, end-to-end stuff. We did last time, but they picked us, didn't they, by a goal. This time, we picked them by a goal. We beat them 4-3 on aggregate. Now, I know we want 2 wins, so it's not the same. United fans, I know. But we're not Barcelona out over 2 legs, and we didn't get beat in either game. And we played well in both games. James McAllister, Jackie Joyce. What a ledge he has got man of the match. And yeah, we're into the next one, the quarters, isn't it? Where we got beat 1-0 off boring old Arsenal, the 1-0 masters. They used to be, didn't they? Yeah, I was really gutted with this. Shit game. Shit for us. One of them things, innit? So no semi-finals, so semi-quarters. Not bad, is it? It's not bad. So obviously we're out of everything apart from the league, and we were just about to start playing our Champions group, which looks pretty tough. You've got the D in there. So basically it's the 2 teams from Edinburgh, 2 teams from Dundee, 2 teams from Glasgow. And we're a point behind Celtic with all their most important games left to play. Rangers were doing really well. There was a point throughout the season, honestly, where it was between 3 of us. Rangers even got to the top of the league for a couple of games, and then they kind of just fell away recently. But Mr. Company done a good job with no money. He spent goal as well, so maybe he's turning it around. Now reverse the dates from Christmas-ish, so you can see, and we haven't been beat. We've done really well. Again, we beat Celtic, so I think we've beat them 3 times. We beat Rangers twice. They've beat us. We've done well in all the derbies. So I was quite confident. So we started off against Rangers, and luckily we won. We did miss a penalty, but I think, no offence to Rangers, but we were far superior. Next up, it was Hibbies, and we played fantastic. I was a bit worried about this game because they can beat us. They've done well against us in the past, but they didn't really turn up. They didn't even get a shot on target. They were pretty crap, really, to be fair. And we played very, very well. Goals from Joyce, Kane, and McAllister at the death. The wins kept on coming, and this is what you need to do. You need to do this. But this was a tough game. I mean, they were shit, don't get me wrong. It's always tough in a derby. It's what you could call a big game, and I was hoping this was going to be some kind of clincher because it's Celtic, and I feel like we haven't got a cup final to play. But to go there and win again, so we beat them every time this year apart from the cup, which is annoying. And maybe we were lucky, but goalkeepers played outstanding. A couple of guys up front, my wingers basically were amazing. Both of them getting the goals. My strikers don't like scoring. But who cares? We won. We may be top, but we're not winning it just yet. We're 2 points clear. Celtic have got to play Rangers though, so hopefully Rangers can do us a favour. We've got to beat Hearts, and that's the freaking live com today. We're going to see if we can beat Hearts and win us a back-to-back title. Here's the match preview, and of course we're favourites. But it's not my best team I'm putting out here today. But Hearts are a decent side, man. They are a good team. So welcome to the massive Jim McLean Park here in Dundee. And obviously we're playing Hearts. Now, the strikers are all knackered, so we've gone for a third choice. And I'm going to play Murphy just because he's ex-Hearts. He's played a few games this year. Scored about 3 goals in 6 games, so in different competitions. But, you know, he's a kid. He's 20. He's a wonder kid. Maybe he can turn it on and do some magic against his old team. Maybe he'll bomb. Hopefully he won't bomb. Here we go, straight away with a highlight. No kickoff. Oh, God, I would have loved an early goal. That'd be nice. So, yeah, please go down into the description straight after this video. Click that link to the video for the Custard Prophet and his creator showcase. And go and give that video a watch for me. It's just me and Millennium Falcon answering some questions. You might learn a bit about me. But I'm just hoping you're going to support it because I want to support him. Get him some views on his channel. Get him some maybe even subscribers. Maybe you'll sub him. Get him some likes. And try and get my video up there because I'm competing with likes of Loki Doki. So it'd be nice to try and catch up Loki, my old pal, wouldn't it? Here's McAllister. I know there's no cup finals, but I think back-to-back titles without really making a marquee signing, it'd be pretty cool. I know we sold the striker and brought one in, but he's a youngster. He's not really a superstar, is it? Look at that by McAllister. Forget Ronaldo. He's way better. Jordan Kane is injured. Freddie Davidson, no. He's not 100%, but he's going to have to do it. I mean, we could draw, and Rangers could beat Celtic, but Rangers away. I don't know if they'll do that. I don't know. I think Rangers have beaten Celtic this year. They're one of the only teams to have taken points off him. Come on, LETSPLAY, cracking right back. Definite Premier League level right back. Oh, man, why was no one there to slide in? Right, I've demanded more. Got a fully focused team. Do something with it. Here we go. Doyley, best player in the freaking world. Puts in the danger, but oh, scrappy. Here he is, the best player in the world. Oh, referee! Penalty, penalty. He's giving it. Come on. Mr. Doyle himself. Oh, no! It's our time. It's 0-0. So there's only one thing to do, and that's buzz, because Rangers are winning 1-0. Mr. Richie, love you. Hopefully that stays that way. I've made no changes. We're doing it. We're just... It's that Davidson situation. We're lacking firepower at the minute because of fitness and all that. Bejazzle, whatever that means, is McAllister. Oh, Murphy, mate. Reminds me of freaking Robocop now, doesn't it, Murphy? And if you, no one ever watched it, but I did an American series, and I was in Detroit, and I used to do a sketch before every episode. And I went to OCP, do you know, from Robocop, and they got me a bodyguard, and it was Robocop. Outside OCP, the offices and Robocop walks on. Put all sound effects on it and everything. I love that series. Only did one season because nobody watched it. Okay, I'm subbing the sub, which is always sad to do. Joyce is coming on. He doesn't really play out wide there, but he's going to have to. And Bergham's coming on in the middle for Matheson because Matheson's a bit shit. He's not really playing that well today. Come on, lads. We need a goal. Let's stop relying on Rangers. I don't even know what score that is. It could have popped up. I've not even been looking. Come on, come on, come on. Here's LETSPLAY. What are you tripping over the ball for? Oh, whoa! Oh, when you need it! When you need it! Call Tommy. Call Tommy. And he was my leading goal scorer. You think, is he still my leading goal scorer? It's him or McAllister. He scores goals like that, that's why. Give it him. Edge at box. Booyaka. Here's McAllister. He's cutting inside. Oh, he's looking dangerous. He's thinking, I want one too. Oh! Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Have that. I'm going to demand more on that. I don't know if I'm happy with it. Got two absolute world-class strikes. There you go, focused. It's the only one worth clicking, isn't it? Demand more. It's the only one that works. Here's Doyley. Right, give it back to Doyley. Oh, he's going to give it to Joyce at edge at box. Good striker. Hit it. Fucking get it. Every single one. Why am I doing this? I haven't done that since I was 12. Who am I? I don't know, but every single goal's been class. Well, there you go. Hey, get a nice little graphic as we lift the league title. Absolutely buzzing with that. It's like we've won a cup. You know, I'll forget about that. It's quality. Well happy. Back-to-back titles, I think, is very special, especially the way we've done it as well. So, of course, we've won the league back-to-back 3 in 4 years. That's an amazing thing. Absolutely buzzing with that. Lost only 3 games. I mean, that's insane. Ended up winning the league by 5 points because Rangers beat Celtic 2-0. Buzzing with that. Dundee. But Dundee, the D, ended up coming 3rd. They're in the Champions League next season. I'm going to do another one. Let's do another one. Let's just do one more. We'll do one more. It's like, yeah, we'll just go, won't we? The D in the Champions League. So there we go. That is the end of the episode. Make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. become a patron. You'll find a link to that down below. And don't forget, the first link you'll see is to the custard profit video that I've done recently. Go and show it some support for me, please. Just do it for me. Just go and give it a 30-second view and smash the thumbs up. I just want to support the guy and get some attention on his channel and have my video win. Thanks. And if you do that for me, I'll do another one. I'm doing the other one anyway, but let's pretend. So yeah, let's do an 11th season. Exciting times. Possibly, it's got to be the last one because I'm itching to do the new one. So anyway, thank you very much as always for sitting here with me. You're an absolute legend. Get involved in the comments. Stay happy, stay safe and booed. I'll see you next time.